Hi, I'm Sujantra with Pilgrimage of the Heart Yoga, and today I am honored to be sitting here with one of our wonderful teachers at the studio, Lauren. Welcome, Lauren.
Thanks, Sujantra. It's great to be here.
Good to have you. As I look back on my own life and my own yogic journey, there are seminal moments that occurred that moved me towards yoga, that brought me to the practice of yoga, and I'm wondering what it is that guided you or moved you into the practice.
Well, the practice of yoga first sort of bit me in the late 90s, and I started asana practice out of a desire to become free of back pain because I had suffered some injuries. And a little while after I was into the practice, about 6 years, in 2004, I was living in the Caribbean, and my island was hit with an enormous hurricane, Hurricane Ivan, one of the biggest that the Caribbean has seen actually since the 30s. So great, in fact, that during the storm, the whole island dropped off the satellite map because it was covered in so much water. And during
in that you lost everything?
We lost everything, yeah.
It's like one of the epic archetypal stories.
Yeah.
The seeker who everything is taken away.
Stripped away.
Wow.
And in the weathering of that storm, I was on island for it, so I spent about 48 hours in shelter. And there's a significant amount of adrenaline that starts rushing through your system when you're faced with that serious and significant an event. And the realization that many tragedies could result of this brought me to a place where I heard in my head my first teacher's voice again and again saying, "Practice your yoga." And so in that moment, I really came to understand the power of practices like meditation, and in particular for me, pranayama, the practice of yogic breathing. And it brought me in those moments a sense of peace and a sense that everything was going to be all right, no matter what the physical reality of my world looked like at the end of it. And then in the aftermath, the physical asana practice as well as the practice of meditation and pranayama really helped to keep me on an even keel, though I was dealing with being homeless for nearly 2 years, had really no resources to fall back on but my yoga. So it was a tremendous gift.
With no resources, with the outer world around you really washed away, literally.
Literally.
The yoga allowed you to internalize a sense of self and an awareness that pulled you through everything.
Absolutely. It gave me grounding and rootedness when I need it. It also gave me a brilliant perspective on what things really meant in your life, which is not very much at the end of the day. When you look around and you see all of your loved ones, your friends, fine without a scratch on them, it really doesn't matter that your home took 5 feet of water.
And yet society is constantly telling us that the most important thing are possessions, what you possess, what you can call yours.
And a sad miscommunication that is, in my opinion.
And so, having gone through that experience, now you find yourself here in San Diego. What role does yoga play now in your life?
Well, it certainly has helped me to make a living. So that's pretty significant. It's also helped me to come back to my true calling, which is a teacher. I was a school teacher for many years and felt very unfulfilled by that and really left it entirely and tried to deny the fact that I had this in me as my special gift. And when I came to the practice of yoga and saw what an amazing opportunity for transformation that was, not just for myself but for others, I realized I was being led back to my dharma, to my path. And it's yoga.
You say you were being aware that you were being led back to your dharma. What does dharma mean to you?
To me, it means right action, behaving with all of your special individual gifts in a way that is going to serve the community and the world at large.
So each person having their own unique dharma that we all need to discover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sure is great having you as a teacher here at the Pilgrimage of the Heart, Lauren.
Thank you very much, Sujantra. It's great to be here.
This is Sujantra. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a great honor to speak with Lauren today about her yogic journey.